excuse me. That is the move that we would like to see out of this EMini. Come to those levels, defend it, and go back up. So be giving us about 2 points only. 2 to 3 points. 37.50 now. They're gonna buy it. And now the oil decided to go. Right, initial balance low is 35.75. We just tick that 35.75. So 36.50 for the EMini currently. Excuse me, long myself, 36.50. And I'll see if I'm gonna get those 38s, 39s as my target. All right, I just got off one at 38. I just closed it. I did not. 36.50 long. You guys saw that, I believe, live on my screen as I was going long. One off, 38. What did they fill on this order? Was they fill 38 or 38 and a quarter? Not sure. No, they filled 38. Didn't get nothing on it. That's what the market is giving us today. See if we can reload that move. Gonna put one more runner on these 35s. Algo coming. I see something here. Not a lot of volume. Look, about 3,000 we printed right here on 36. We printed about, what, and 3 5s, around 7,000 we printed. Oh man, this guy keeps pulling them. They keep dumping them on top of him at 36.50 again. Runner on. 111 TQQ, 111 TQQ. Back at 36. We are back at 36. We have singles now. Those of you looking for singles, we do have a couple of singles between B and C, about 3. 3 ticks there, all the way to 39. Let's see if we're gonna get those 3 points all the way back up to 39s. I'm gonna reload here on the low, right at the lows. $33 is very important. This value, very important. Let me get rid of this rectangle. We don't need it anymore. We have singles, 39. I'm gonna reload. Go back here. Oil, 72. Man, I got out at 79. 78, I think I got out. And now they're still trying to come back. RT Edge, very quiet, guys. I don't know about you guys. I only have about $657. Quiet today. Regular trading hours only. I'm not counting my overnights. 2 points here, 2 points there. Here goes. We need this C period to drop to that 33. I'm gonna start playing the short side with these guys, so I will be going short these 38s if I see them again. The previous open. But the thing is, what is stopping me from shorting these guys is we are right at the initial balance, at the low. So a couple of things that they can do is they just went down, now go back up. They can come and test this IB and then move into this 40, 42 level. So that's my only concern, not shorting the market yet, because we are inside the initial balance low. We are right at the initial balance, excuse me. We are still inside the initial balance range. Probably gonna load one more long here on these stories, but I want to see this drop. We haven't seen the extension of C period yet. What do we have here? FYI, those of you, right? FYI, for those of you here for the first time, I was sharing some information with my guys early on about spot gamma. I'll talk about that in a minute. What I was looking for this week. 42.50 for Friday. Looks like a magnet. So I'll probably be getting those with you guys. 36 and a quarter. No, look, very important, right? No volume. Look at the amount of printing we're doing here. We haven't moved from this 4,000, and we've been here like a couple of times. Let me take a look at what are we doing here on the print. Yeah, it's starting to turn. I don't know how much this algo has, how much fuel the algo has, but it's starting slowly to turn here. Couple of finished auctions. If you look 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them finished auctions here at the bottom on these 35s, 35.50s. We've been actually cleaning up, excuse me, all those auctions. So interesting for me to see. I'm gonna start getting long here. These 34s again. Did I just miss the 36.50 long again? 36.50, they did show it up. Let's see if they're gonna come to Papa. So I'm gonna place an order, 35.75 to go long. Oh God. Excuse me. Neo is down more than 3% today. Seriously? How much is Neo down? Neo is down about 2% right now. I have a Neo position. I just got a message from my friends at Interactive Brokers. Let's see, what do we have on my Interactive Broker? Oil is still sitting at 71. All right, they filled my order. 35.75 got filled right now. I'm not checking that. Danny 42.36 long. All right. Okay, Danny. Cool. All right, this is the extension that I'm waiting for. Right, look how they stopped right at 33. Look at 34.50. Right, look at C, what C period just did, guys. Why in the hell did I have my order there? Right, these guys pretty much knew that, and we can get this extension to the 33s. Remember, value And yesterday we actually wrote it down on the screen, right? And I will do it again for you guys today, once again, right there. And I'll change the color again today for us to have it on the map. This is, yeah, point of control Thursday, point of control Friday, right? Yesterday, point of control right on the 26th. But look at the volume. What is important to see is where the volume has traded, right? The volume is here, right on this 28th. So early on in the morning when we were talking about the game plan, that was one of the things that I was looking for, is are we really going to grind and get those levels? So apparently that's what they are trying to do today. And very slow, just grinding mode before FOMC. So all this commercial paper that came in yesterday, right? I guess they were trapping a bunch of longs this morning on the 40s and the 50s. And all this commercial paper just completely reversed today. And we still have some room to go to around 31. That was the move from yesterday. So my risk is this. My reward is all of that, right? That is my reward. And that's what you need to be doing every day in, day out. That's the only way you will be successful in the markets. There is no other way. No other way. So 42.50 for Friday. By the way, let me share that with you guys right now. I'm just going to babysit my trade here on the sidelines. So I'm long. There you have it. Long already 35.75. I'm going to leave it alone. Oil, I'm going to wait for this 88. I'm going to place another order to sell those 88s. See if I can capture those $300. I already got about 250, so let's see if we can capture some more on that oil trade. So let's go back to a couple of things that I talked this morning with my guys in the room pre-market. One of them is spot gamma for this coming Friday. We were looking at 42.65, really stretching the move for positions above that 42.75, which they call it the wall area right now. So 42.75 on the ES for this Friday. 42.50 is actually that stepping stone for Friday on the EMini. So look at the 4200s, and there is a couple of put walls on the SPY here. And I told my guys, SPX 75 and 50, and then we have 4200 and 42.25. So surprise, surprise, the 42.25 comes into place again this coming Friday. So having said that, start looking for a move of the lows on this E-mini for today again. Good potential is that they will give you the trade. Same thing they did yesterday, same thing they did on Monday. For those of you who are here, YouTube, so YouTube guys, we were just talking about this morning, how the market, the theme over the past couple of days is to grind lower towards the afternoon, and late afternoon you get the rally. So the same thing happened on Friday, same thing happened on Monday, and the same thing happened last week. If you go back to last week, it was the same thing, guys. Same theme. So you got to follow the theme. So far this morning, I think we've done pretty good. A couple of trades that went against us early on. I think I got stopped out a couple of times. Most of the times we just been scalping for 2-3 points because that's all what the market's been giving us based on the levels that we play here in the room. Currently, I'm still long. I'm looking for what is a spot wall. You have to research that, my friend. Go listen to spot wall, walls of puts and walls of calls. Understand what gamma is, Emmanuel. So go to, let me see if you are here in the room. I'll give you a couple of things. Let me send you to their website. Go check out spotgamma.com. There are a couple of things here that they show you. Where is my, here. So I'm gonna give you this and go listen to, there you have it. how to learn about how to read those spot gamma and why those gamma works, especially coming into Friday, right? And those are weekly, by the way, those are weekly. So all they do, these guys, is that this guy, I think, what's his name? I forgot his name. I met him at a show in Las Vegas. So he used to work for a firm, for a prop firm, and he built an algorithm. Well, he would read, you see these triangles, he would read the amount of options that were traded and hedge against the futures. And therefore, he found a couple of things which pretty interesting, on how the market makers, they need to hedge their positions. And that's where gamma comes into place. So every time you see like big orders here selling puts, the futures, they need to be bought out. So you need to know about, where is my other laptop? Give me 1 second. That's very good question, by the way. It's a very good question that you just asked. And this graphic is going to help you understand it a bit better. Let me go get my laptop. I am long. I'm short. I'm waiting for the short 88 on oil. By the way, I just got some money on oil. Still waiting on oil. I'm trying to short value area high, and which is actually my overnight, and get back to 50 on oil to capture $500, maybe $1,000 on that oil. I already did two trades on oil that I already completed it, and I'm still waiting for one more. So let me get my laptop, because I just took a snapshot of something pretty cool that he posted the other day on a video, and that was pretty interesting for you guys to see. Still long ES, still waiting for this baby to go back and rock and roll and give us those 41s. Be right back. All right, I'm back, and I just posted a picture. I just went to grab my laptop and posted a picture there. These are some stuff that he posted the other day on a blog. I found that it was pretty interesting, just for some of my guys to understand the basics. What exactly happened? So here are the delta basics that he posted. Pretty nice chart here. I think bubble, and those of you that do a lot of this for a living, you know what's happening. So when a trader goes and sell and buys calls, right? What is the position of the dealer, right? He has to sell call, right? So he sells you the call. So what he has to do? He gotta go and buy the stock or the future. So when you see a lot of selling put, a lot of sales put hitting the S&P, he needs to buy them from you, and the way he hedge, he buy the stock as well. He buy those futures. So there is a couple of things to understand when you look at the selling, and he created this pretty good algorithm. The other day I was looking at it, and I was trying to understand and mimic. So if you see these triangles here, I used to not see them on, because I see it here on he has this indicator called hero cumulative, this one. And oops, did I put the wrong color here? There you go. So you see how this move on the hero, that stands for hedging interest, something for options. When you see this move down on his indicator, that's when you see the market actually going the other way. And that's because they are hedging those positions, right? If you see this move, it's a completely inverse of what the market is doing. I have this too small. I think I moved it the other day. Manual aggregation, and I believe I have it at 550 the other day. This was the best. I want to see the aggregation of the puts and calls. So that's how he plays that, and there are other things that go into the algo. He was explaining them at the conference on the hedging thing that he does in manual. But if you're interested in learning about that, there is a lot of blogs that he has on hedging from the perspective of the dealer and hedge funds and mutual funds and you name them, all of those guys, and how to play with them. So he issues these notes like for this week, and you see my notes here. We're looking at 4250 as a magnet coming in for Friday. I mean, yesterday you guys saw it, how we went from 28 all the way to 50, and I guess these guys probably hedge against those 50s, and that's why they went and grabbed them. So pretty interesting stuff. Go learn some more and read a little bit about hedging basics and whatnot, spot gamma. So one time framing lower, pretty crazy today. Slow day. We just have the extension to 33s. Very slow. What is my oil coming to? Oil 84s. They did not fill my order. My order is sitting right at 87. They left me hanging there. But so quiet. FOMC, guys, this is expected. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. We have singles. I'm going to mark those for you. We have those singles here. About 3 ticks. Not a lot, but we have singles. Did I have these? Load singles. There you go. Load these. There you have them. But I have the now from... there. I'm going to delete it because I have the line here, singles extensions line on my chart. All right. What are the yields doing today? Flat. Expected. Dow Jones yesterday was weak. Today again, big rotation out of the Dow Jones. Rotation. There was some news regarding Boeing. I haven't checked my Boeing position today. Let me go check out my Boeing position quickly. See what Boeing is doing. It's pretty much flat. There was some news regarding Airbus and Boeing. GameStop is weak today, so is AMC. Well, not AMC, excuse me. AMC is quite the opposite. Calls PSX. Now PSX is turning positive now. All right. Philips 66 and Valero are positive. Nail, the home builders holding that 71. You guys recall I was long those 71s on Nail. TQQ of 110. I was trying to go long TQQ's 109s and I missed the boat, so I might get an opportunity here for TQQ triple Qs to go long. Wayfair still coming to those 290s and 300. I have an order at 290 for now over 30 days. Might put it back on if they don't execute, but this Wayfair, I'm trying to grab it, guys. Trying to grab Wayfair below that 290 area. Let's see what these guys are doing at 233s. We are about 2 points from the initial balance. 2 points. Let me put one order here to go long 34s. Let's see, 3350s. Let's see if they're gonna get my order. Long 33.50, oil at 71.80. Are they gonna flush this oil now to the 90s? That would be really sweet. But 100 orders sitting at 08. $33.50. They're gonna fill this order. Let me always have this. Oof, did I just clear it? Always on the top. I clear it by mistake. 80 oil again. What settings is it? The ones that I have here. Oh, too much. Greater than 20. That's enough. I want to start seeing something on the tape. Some orders coming in from oil. Really? Not even 50? Is that as low on oil today? Is it that as low? I guess. We're just printing small orders. ES, man, look at the price today. I'm waiting, 33.50, so still waiting. Seriously, nothing coming online. What's going on? No, I don't want to go lower. There you go, they filled my order. Yeah, they filled another order on the ES. This order that I just got filled at 33.50, I am not gonna be giving it like a 3-point stop. Instead, I will be adding on those 28s, which is the point of control that I just highlighted for you guys. So, not big orders on this oil. What's going on? Let's see, my Boeing apps, Facebook, GameStop is down. Let's see if we can go back inside the balance, guys. A couple of 2034s came online. Delta negative, of course, it's negative for the day. Let's see what these guys are doing here. That's why I didn't want to put it on the top. That's the reason why. A couple of 33s. All right, let's see if we're gonna finish this auction right here on these 31s, 32s. And back to 36, that's the plan. Oil came back at that 80, guys. Those of you trading that oil, that was a good move from that 84. Back at break even at 33.50. Finish auction again. Right at those 32s. Oh man, we roll over that Emmanuel Friday. Yeah, I mean they do it for you. You gotta roll over to September immediately. All right. Yeah, they do it for you. They don't let you trade no more the June. Yes, sir. All right, it is 11, guys. We have one new period. Let's go back up and see what is D period is going to do. Is going to extend this baby or what? Right? Are we going to extend it and go? I think I messed up on my oil, guys. Let's go back to the setup. Let's go back here. Come here. Get over here. Get over here. Open the time and sales window again. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. There you are. All right. Start looking at my oil. $33.75. I need the volume. What the heck are you doing here? Look at oil profile for today. That's the reason why I was trying to get short those 90s, okay, early on. The first trade that I did was that 88 to the 78.77, right at the point of control. We went back up now. We stopped right at that 84 this time. I'm still looking for this 55 and the range extension to 71 on that oil. Still waiting for that move. Okay, those of you who still long with me on that trade, I'm about to close maybe one lot and let it go. One runner to that 36. 36 is the initial balance low. Let me put the ladder. You guys are not looking at the ladder. Grab 2 points, go back to 36. I'm going to close one here. Right on this 36, I'm going to place the order. Let me see if they're going to fill it. Dow Jones down 200 points, I believe, again today. Let me see. 160. The futures are down 160. NASDAQ down 45. I'm going to... Man, I think I just missed that 110.80. I just missed it. Ah, son of a gun. Yes, I did miss it. Gisalu. I missed it. Internals are all over the place this morning, FYI. Those of you who follow the internals for today, I'm following the internals. I'm still long, right? You guys know that I'm about to get out 36, 37. If I see I can get 3-4 points on that move. Internals about to, I mean, they're turning up and down on the tick, but the internals itself on the S&P, we got 98. I mean, when we opened, we were about 200 positive. And right here, it was a big move. These are 50-minute bars. Let me Can I detach this baby? Yep, because I'm about to switch. There you go. So now I'm gonna switch this to my stocks because I want to start trading my TQQ here. $34. There it goes. 35 on the ES. 35 and a quarter. Right there goes 35 and a quarter. $35 and a quarter. I'm gonna get out 35 and a quarter. Let's see if I can get more money out of that. Man, I missed this 35. There you go. I just a friend of mine just shorted AMC. I just want to see him crying later today. Right, let me get 500 shares on this baby here. Let's do bracket. There you go. See if we can get back on track. Let me put back a couple of orders here. There. See if I can get that order in. Just gonna have my stocks. And the internals are here for those of you looking to trade the internals. Internals looking healthy. 71.75 again on that oil. My goodness. 2 points. Grinding mode like yesterday, guys. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I cannot move the market with 3 lots. Can't. Market doesn't care about my 3 lots. Initial balance low. That's my target. If we can get back inside the initial balance range, then we'll probably hit those 40s and get 7 points on this trade. 71.80 oil, trying to come back to my goal of 71.88 target to short. It is 11:11 on a beautiful morning, June 15. Not a single day for the month of June we have a negative day here at ES Live. Not a single day. So far we have about $1,000. More or less, somewhere around that level. Waiting. It is part of the game. Let me look at my level 2 here. What am I level 2 doing on TQQs? Printing, buying those 11/16s on the TQQ. I'm going to buy at 1,000 shares. They are buying, and I want to see the NASDAQ come back into the afternoon. I like these 111s. 110.84, that's not bad. Time and sales, extremely important when you're trading, especially when you're trading your stocks. Someone asked me the other day about my positions, why I don't go over anymore on YouTube. I do realize a lot of my guys, they trade only futures, even though I trade everything, options and stocks. By the way, SPY, let me look at the SPY for this week. Completely forgot about that. Today's Tuesday afternoon. That's when I opened my trades on SPY. So expiring June 18, this Friday, 425 call, which is 42.50. Currently is about $1.49. Okay, So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna give you guys a really quick, those of you trading options, all right, trading options. Here I go. All right, here I go. Let me move the ladder. All right, 33.50s again. Oh my goodness, so freaking boring. They don't give me my 36. So in the meantime, look at the SPY options. Yes, these are the 42.50 expiring Friday. They expire on Friday. We have FOMC tomorrow. I'll probably be playing this tomorrow afternoon right after FOMC. As a trade for today, I'm looking for this 120 right here, this 120 to hold. Again, I will repeat, this is a trade for today. And this is going to be one of those trades that I pull in the afternoon, following the same thing that I've been telling my guys. The market grinds lower. Last hour of trading, we go higher. The market grinds lower. Afternoon goes higher. That has been the theme over the past couple of days, plus couple of days last week. I will follow the money. That's it. I will follow what the market is doing. So heads up on that 425 call on for, let me see, for the SPY. All right. 34s, I'm waiting for, man, I'm waiting for 36. Waiting for that. 3040 ES, TQQ, excuse me, not 3 Qs, just. We will collect the money, right? Bubble, he knows it. Bubble, he's been with me. I mean, these guys are amazing. The guys that I have in the room, guys, they are just freaking amazing. How long did you wait for that move yesterday? I mean, right? We waited and waited and waited. Just this morning, my guys making a killing. Man, I got about 7 points already. Where is Bubble? Somewhere here. Plus 8 points. Exit at 40. There you have it. I mean, some of the guys very smart this morning. Right? We explained a bunch of stuff when we were trading 42s. Went long. I got long 41s. We reloaded. A couple of guys. I mean, we did pretty good so far. A couple of trades went against me, very small. Keep your trading losses small and the ones that are going to win big. I always tell my guys there is nothing wrong when you see something in the ladder that you don't like and that you might see a fader or a pattern hitting the ladder in the dumb. You have to be ready to pull the trigger, right? Have your targets in mind. My ladder has everything. I don't need to go anywhere else. The ladder has my, if you look, the only thing I can have on my screen is the ladder. And from the ladder, I will trade everything. I have my volume for the whole night. Let me do the range, right? This is what you see on my other screens. This is the only thing you see on my other screens. Let me move this a bit. This is everything you see on my other screens. All you see is the ladder. This is the regular trading hours volume, and this is all night volume, the whole session, and that's how we trade. And that's how we capture 10 points easy sometime before 11 a.m. in the morning. So here goes 35. I will exit my trade at 36. So let's say we're going to get the 36 and get those 3 points under the belt. I'm going to leave a runner, and I'm going to place an order to reload right on the 30s, 33s. Oh my goodness, yes. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Right? Even trading the micros, right? Even trading the micros, you have about $100 in an hour. I mean, so thank you so much for that, Bubble. I really appreciate it. And by the way, those of you in YouTube, pretty much, I don't want to give the advertisement again, but we have a couple of things going on, about 99 bucks. I mean, guys, I'm not selling you nothing. No indicator, no nothing. You come to the room. You're just going to listen to the narrative that I give, and you will trade out of that narrative. That's all we do. My guys in the room, that's all they do. Nothing more. You will hear me call out my trades, like the one that I have live right now. I'm about to exit 36.50. There is 36. I'm going to ring the register 36. All right, let's go ring the register on that 36. 36 and a quarter now. That was 3 points, easy money. Yeah. Let's see if we're going to get 36.50. I don't want to get greedy here, but the 36 and a quarter, that looks fine to me. 36 quarters. They're pulling that, so I'm out. Let me close these immediately. Let's see, come on. Where are you, baby? Where are you? There you go. I think they got me 36. 35.75. They got one and the next one at 36. So I was looking at my fill orders. Why Interactive Broker got me at 35.75? That's interesting. That was probably the flatting. Anyways, 36 and 35.75. I got out. I will place one more long. Let them come back. So the way I teach my guys is let them come back. You see how they're coming back down? Pulling the orders. Pure order flow. They're going to pull them. Here goes 35.50. Let's see if I'm going to get this 35.50 again. Oh, I got the wrong bracket. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me place, because I was trading in stocks. There you go. 2-4. Beautiful. 2x4. 35. Let's see if I'm going to get the 34.75 now. So exit and entries, all based on order flow. That's it. Why did I exit 36? Right? Why am I trying to load back here on 34 and a quarter, 34.75? Let's see if these guys are going to come back to that 34 and a quarter. All order flow. Your entries, especially when you're trading at a prop firm, have to be right on the money. Because at a prop firm, you go for 3-4 ticks with 20 lots, 100 lots, or 50 lots. Right here, we do it with 3 lots, 6 lots sometimes. I think the biggest I go is 6 lots on a couple of my accounts. So I have an order to reload now, back at 34.50. And I'll be placing that order to go all the way to 38. We have singles right at 38. I will repeat. My target is 38, trying to capture 34, retest, give me 4 points. My risk, very small, right? My risk, very small. Yeah, that's how we capture 10, 20 ticks. Man, this oil 77, I hated to be rolling this music on oil, but again, they came to that 84 and they left me hanging here. Would easily have captured about 30 or 40 ticks only playing this 15 ticks range on this oil. This is like the 6th time I see these 82s sitting around. Very nice volume defined on that oil on the 80s. We printed 72.02 today, brand new all-time high on oil for the year, excuse me. All right, 35.50 ES. Let me see if my order is going to be filled at 34 and a quarter to go long. Dow Jones is still negative 180 points now. 150 points, excuse me. What is my TQQ? I have an order on my TQQs to go long. 110.68, about 500 shares. Let's see if that's going to get filled. 36. Any one of you who went long on that, that was pretty nice trade. So what are we doing? Just looking at the ladder, right? Look, what are we doing? Just looking at the ladder, pure order flow and market profile. We came from the 33s, right? We came from the 33s. back to the 36. Okay, we even printed 36 and a quarter. That's when I was trying to get out and I just couldn't. So went inside and tested, and look at the battle going on here at the bottom of the initial balance. There you have it. We're going to 38. Those of you still holding 33, we are going to 38. I'm trying to reload 34s if I see them. I'm waiting for this algo to start pulling, but there you have it, 36 and a quarter. The test is going to be a squeeze of those 33 shorts. Everybody short in the market down here. They just got their hands on the table now being chopped. Here goes oil again at 80. This time I'm not gonna miss it. So let me go put my order. I'm gonna move my order on that, oil, guys. Those of you trading oil with me. Gonna go move it back down to, I have a couple of orders now, stock. Yes. On the ES. Oh man, let me get rid of this and let me maximize that. All right. So, oh man, what's going on here? There. Oh, I remember now. This doesn't work. So I'm looking for this 89 top of the value area high on oil. I already did one trade here, 2 trades on my interactive broker account. I already did about 6 lots on our ES back and forth. 35. I have an order at 34 and I have an order at 32. You see 2 orders sitting here just to refill and get long again. My targets 38 on both of them. Let me move my targets back to 38, which will be my the move to clear those singles that we have on oil. I mean on ES, excuse me. Oil hitting 71.82. Let's see if oil is gonna go and print those 32s. Anything on the ladder on oil? Here is the ladder on oil. Coming to 84, overnight high 95, trying to get out of my value area high on oil. All right, value area high on oil. Looking fantastic today, guys. Completely fantastic. Let me look at that, Mr. Bubble. I think you just posted something. Okay, so that's something else that you were posting early on. 83s, 72.03, the initial balance high on oil. That was the high for the day on that oil. All right, they're about to fill my 34 and a quarter on ES. Came from that 36. Let's see if that 32 is going to hold. I have my order sitting right there at 32. 28. So if they come to that 32, 28 on the EMini, what is the job that you have to do? Your job is pretty simple, right? Here is that amount of volume, high volume node. I'm gonna show you right now what's going on that volume node. And we came right at it on that 32. We pretty much get near the top of this volume node. And our job is to take it back into these 4250s, excuse me. If I show you my composite somewhere, if I find it, let me move this. There you have it, right? Look at that, baby. Yeah. Pay attention to this beautiful baby right here. We've been spending there most of the time. Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, afternoon rally, afternoon squeeze, right? This is afternoon squeeze, back into value. So we want to conduct business here. Well, I will be waiting for them to conduct business with me right there. It's a waiting game, guys. Nothing more than that. It's just a waiting game. All right. So 3350, they fill my order. The 34, so long 34s. Let's put it back online for you to see it. There you have it. 34 even. They fill one 34s. I'm still waiting for my 38. I'm still waiting for the 90 on my oil. And I have another at 32 for the long play afternoon on ES. Let me take a look at the TQQs. I have that order on the TQQ. Let's see if this baby is going to go to that 110.60. I want to grab it back to 112. And they fill my order. Yay! So I am long TQQ. All right. Then I'm going to place, I have 500 more to go. And I did not. Go into my ladder here to look at the price auction that was going on. So I am long 110.70s, 100 shares on that TQQ. Looking for 112. Very slow today. Printing 1067s, buying 1067s so far. Stock in here, 62s and 61s. All right. Well, we'll see. Let's go back to my ladder here and here. Oil 81. No, there is no explanation other than, so there is a question right here in the room, guys, from one of my traders. Those of you in YouTube, let me give you guys that question. Someone is asking, I noticed that in the last 2-3 days, there was the huge spike at the very last 10 minutes every day. Is there a good explanation to better understand what the market makers are doing, or if it is the retailers? Retailers are not going to move that amount. What you saw yesterday, that was not retailers. So those moves are market makers pretty much, and they are related to the spot gamma that I talked about earlier on this morning. Spot gamma for the EMini for this week. Clearly, yesterday you were sitting at 28, right? Where are you today? Just take a look at where you are today. Today, let me go back to my charts here. All right, let me go back to my charts. Give me 1 second. And pull you. All right, let's go back to my charts. Here you are yesterday. Let me change the color. Here you are yesterday, all afternoon, balancing mode on that 28. This move is not given by retail, never. If you go back and look at the tape, just go look at the tape. I was just replaying the tape last night. I couldn't see the orders very clearly, but this is all people going for options, right? Those options for this week, that 42.50 is just going to be the magnet. Look where you are right now. You are 18 points away from 42.50. 18 points away from 42.50. And these orders been there all day. They haven't moved those orders all day. Yesterday, they were there all day. And all the retail trader was just following the grinding mode. Me and my guys, we were going long 26, right? We were going long 26, and everybody else was going short 28. So those who shorted 28 yesterday, bye-bye account. That's simple. If they didn't have a stop, that's it. It's gone like in 5-10 minutes. We waited for 26 entry an hour and a half. I closed the room at 11:30, and my order got filled at 12:18 Central Time, which was 1:18. I waited for an hour and a half, more or less, since 10 o'clock. I was telling my guys, look at the 28, look at the 28, look at the 26, and start looking for the move back to the 30s. Our target was 33. And I believe Caesar gave us the 35. There were some orders sitting at 35. So think about it. 35 from 26, that's 9 handles, right? 9 handles. So they squeeze you to 35 and they just scream the heck out of it on the last 5 minutes. Only commercial paper can do that, guys. And let me go back and take you to market profile. We talked with this with my guys before, and we were going at it, and it was very clear. And let me get rid of a little bit of this stuff here that I have on the screen for you to see it. It was so clear what they were doing. We were coming out of a 2-day balance, Monday and Friday, and there was on our tweet feed, I posted to my guys, and I said, guys, all we need is a breakout, right? All we need is the breakout from the balance that we were having, right? And then we didn't quite get the breakout. Instead, what happened yesterday, you opened right at the top. But if you recall yesterday, let me put those on for you to see it. My evening sessions of all the, overnight session, for you to see clearly the bigger picture. You need to understand the bigger picture in order to trade the ES, otherwise you're going to get killed. What happened yesterday was we were coming out of this 2-day balance, Friday and Monday. I told my guys, let's see if we're going to get the breakout. So what happened in the morning, they give you the breakout and they reverse overnight session all the way back inside the range. So you open inside the range now, and all day you start grinding lower. But where do you stop? The important thing to understand is where is the market heading? The market is heading back to value, like I just told you. I just told you this line between 31, we are right at the top right now, by the way, 31 and 28, this is where the value is. This is where everybody wants to get long. You don't want to go long here with these guys at 56. I mean, look at the guys buying the market today at 56. They just screw up their accounts. We're just having fun here at the ES, buying value. These guys are buying out of value. If I want to be a buyer, guys, I want to be a buyer here, out of the range, right? Here, out of the range. So this, if I'm buying out of the range, this can take me back to value. But if you're buying here outside of value, you only do that when you break balance. So our goal yesterday was to break out of here. We got the break overnight, but then regular trading hours, we just did quite the opposite. And there is nothing you can do. You just have to be ready to take the market, whatever the market is giving you. This morning, I will today close the room in about 2 minutes because I have to go. I will close the room now, and I will tell you again to my guys in the room, look for 28, look for 26. I have my order here since 7 a.m. and another one right here at the previous day low, right? 7 a.m. I placed my orders, 24s. My oil got executed, guys, by the way, 84 short. My orders, 24, and my orders, 31. Why am I following? I'm following the money. I know that these guys will go Friday at 42.50, right? We know these guys will probably have to hedge those combos at 42.50, 42.60. Today is Tuesday, right before FOMC, and you're going to see how these guys are going to start buying the market coming into FOMC. Maybe today they're going to do the same thing they did yesterday. What do I know? I have no clue what the hell they're going to do. I have no idea what they will do. But I'll tell you, there have to be some hedging going on for tomorrow, right? For tomorrow. So somebody is buying calls. Somebody may be selling calls for today, right? So if somebody is buying puts for tomorrow and selling calls, what is the hedging that needs to happen? They need to sell the underlying instrument. So somebody is already hedging for tomorrow, buying puts, maybe selling calls. So what does the dealer has to do? He needs to sell the futures. Yeah. So someone is protecting, I mean, most people are maybe protecting themselves for tomorrow, buying puts or selling calls. Okay. So if they are doing this, what has to happen in the market? This needs to happen in the market. That's why futures are going lower today, right? You need to sell the instrument. Everybody's buying or selling calls this morning, buying puts, selling puts. Well, guess what you need to do? Sell the futures, sell the futures. That's why you see this grinding mode happening today in the markets. And we've seen it throughout the day. We saw it yesterday. Everyone was calling me yesterday afternoon, so a couple of my guys saying, man, we're not going anywhere out of this 26. I said, you have to be patient, right? You have to be patient with your trading. It's not going to happen overnight where you're going to make all this money. 4,200, guys. We just talked about that gamma play, right? Where is the wall for it's an S&P, the SPX? Here are the gamma strikes. So where are you right now? 42.28, I believe. Yeah. So they are going for that gamma. I mean, they are going straight for those strikes. There is no reason for you to panic when you see this drop in the market. Instead, you need to be informed and you need to be prepared what to do with the market. That's what you need to have in your mind. What do I need to do to be ahead of them? And I have a bunch of levels, NDX, QQQ, you name it. Look at it right now. Look at the 14,000. And I told my guys about the 14,000 on for this week for the NASDAQ, right? We talk about it early on in the morning. I said, guys, we're going to be looking at those levels, right? So going back to the question, I don't want to spend more than 15 minutes trying to explain the reason behind it. The reason behind it is what the market is doing, right, with all this hedging and what exactly is the play. How can I read this and be ready? Oh, let me get out of my oil ladder, put it back on my other screen. Your job, Emmanuel, is to be ready to read the market and know the why is happening, the behind the scenes. Why are they doing what they're doing? Now we have singles here at 38 that we are leaving behind today. Great. Well, I told you, are we gonna go get it if we enter the initial balance range? And that's why I was giving you that note early on, right? If you enter this range today, what do you think is going to happen? The same thing I told my guys yesterday as I was closing the room, guys, and I even gave them this. Let me do this. I told the guys, we were here. I told the guys, if we break this 31, we're going to the open. Here was the open, all the way at 37. So same thing I will tell the guys here on YouTube. If we go back inside, we just did, right? We did, and I told you, wait for the test. Well, they failed the test. We are already on the E period. F, G period are coming along. You see this baby coming back up. Testing. You're going to those singles. First target is here. Second target, my overnight low. Third target, the open. And you're back at 50. Just like that. Simple. Don't overcomplicate your trading. Read the tape. Read what the market is giving you, right? So, where did they stop, guys? Can somebody in the room please tell me where the hell did this guy just stop? As I was discussing something else about gamma, look where did they stop? 28. What was the job that you have to do? Have the order at 28 sitting. That's all you have to do. I mean, how hard can that be? When you start reading the tape and reading the structure that the market is giving you, it will become pretty second nature when you start trading. My guys, I showed them this morning what did I do with oil, what did I do with the market, and they go like, man, I mean, you made it seem so easy. No, I just placed my orders. There are my orders. There are my orders. You guys saw me going long the 34. Why? Why did I went long 34? There is a reason behind it. My guys know it pretty well, right? That's the top of the value area high of those 3 days. Yes? 34, long. Here, value area high. Top of the balance. Top of the balance. Yesterday, value area high. I just placed my order there. That's it. Place my order there. Place my order there. Place my order there. And I have my 6 lots. And I can take all these babies back to 40. Top of the value area high today. That's my first target. And be done with it. Correct. Thank you for that statement from Bubble, from France. This guy is amazing. You need to stay focused. on the figures, which are your facts, right? And not on the expectations. Forget about the expectations. I have no clue. I just bought here. I just bought 34s. I just bought 28s. If they come to 24 or 23, they will execute my order here. I have no clue what the hell they're going to do. But I'm ready. I'm already in the market. I'm ready. I told this all morning. These guys have seen me. Guys, I'm short oil, 90. Right? I am short oil, 88. The last short that I did was, I think, 82. Right now, they just filled that 82 for me. Collecting 20 ticks range back and forth, about $600, almost $800 now on oil alone. Yeah. Look at the range on oil just for today. 21 ticks. This is the one that I missed big time. I did capture that one to around 77. And at this one right now, 82. I'm trying to capture another 20 ticks. The facts are right in front of you. The market is not that the market listens to us. Instead is how we read the market. If you start learning how to read the market, it's much easier to start executing your orders. And you're not going to be doubting yourselves. What I have seen a lot of new traders, is that they come and they start doubting, or they start putting prices to the market. Oh, the market is too expensive, or the market is whatever. I don't put a price to the market. I just follow the money. I just follow what the market is giving me, nothing else. All right, guys, it's 11:45. It's been quite a while. A lot of talking about the details. And start trading. Have a fantastic day. Again, those of you who wants to be here in the room, $99. Go to eslive8.com. Every day we do the same thing, the same narrative we just talk about. I'll be closing the room on YouTube and you guys on Discord as well. I'll be giving you guys more narrative as we come along. I hope you guys were able to take some couple of notes as to what I just went through. And what orders were executed right now. I'm going to post them for you in the room. I know I haven't posted them in the Discord right now because the orders just sitting there just get executed. All right. Thank you guys for coming to our YouTube